giving me the nod. The nod that tells me that all is good in the world on a Wednesday night. And I watched a little news last night when I went to bed. I've been avoiding the news. I watched it for a moment last night and I woke up today feeling like it was back 8 months ago. All is adapting in the world, but good would be a wrong word for it. But it's Wednesday night and we come here to play some music and hear some stories and have some laughs and, watch what I do here in the studio with the boys. We call ourselves Music for Goats. And we're going to play some Ron Hines for you tonight. What else are we going to play? We're going to play we got a new song. Play some Tears for Fears, some Tom Petty. Oh, a lot of original stuff tonight. Okay, cool. Well, that's all right. Allison had a great birthday last week. Thanks to everybody who was here for that. That was the 1-year anniversary as well. And Allison just had the best birthday ever.
We had cake.
We did have cake, didn't we?
Yes. Chocolate.
We watched YouTube videos after too. Went down a bit of an Anderson .Paak rabbit hole. Man, oh man, the NPR Tiny Desk Anderson .Paak is worth seeing. I mean, for anybody out there. And if you've heard Anderson's music and think, I don't really like that sort of electronic hip-hop stuff, check it out, because it's not electronic hip-hop. It's real-ass motherfucking music. I'm really tight players. I watched the Grammys a few weeks back, and there was a lot of artists that I didn't enjoy. And my daughter, Caitlin mostly, she was telling me that, these artists are really quite different than what I'm seeing at the Grammys, And I'm kind of stuck in what I listen to, Throughout the course of the day, it'll be everything from Husker Du to Bob Dylan, George Jones, maybe a little Uzeb and Weather Report, goes all over the place. But a lot of the new kids, I see them on the Grammys and I think, it's just not doing it. My daughter got me to sit and watch some videos of these people playing in raw environments, doing their YouTube things, and the stuff that they did the last few years before the Grammys decided to blow them up on a worldwide stage in such a fabulous manner. I just miss seeing the band. Who was that one girl, Caitlin? One lady, sorry. I'm learning still. What was her name? Yeah, I didn't really get the show. I remember saying, I don't get it. And then Mom brought me over to YouTube last night after you had pointed something out to her. And it wasn't a Tiny Desk thing, but it was a different thing with her. And it was with her and her band. And I was, I watched the entire thing and I was like, this is bloody great. These are heavy players making really good music. But for somehow when it gets to that big world filter, maybe that's the element that not everybody cares for. It's Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. That's enough talk for now. This is a Ron Hines song. It's called Judgment. I got a whole world of judgment on me now. I am cursed and called a craven coward. This I will avow. Well, I treasure my notoriety. Other man no man wants to see. Still it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I did it all for fortune and for fame. Now I'm the man. I shot and I killed Jesse James. Everybody knows me now for sure. Every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore. And it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. I see his face forever in my dreams. I see me shoot from him to me, and I did it all for fortune and for fame. Now I'm the man. I shot and I killed Jesse James. Everybody knows me now for sure. Every meal's a feast, every empress is a whore, and it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Forever in my dreams, I see me shoot him with a gun. It was a gift from him to me, and I got a whole world of judgment on me now. Oh, I am cursed to call a craven coward. This I will avow. Well, I treasure my notoriety. I'm the man no man wants to see. Still, it's better to be famous for the wrong I've done tonight than to be nobody all my life. Than to be nobody all my life. Well, I did it so I wouldn't be nobody all my life. Oh, that's a fun way to start the night. I was thinking about Newfoundland today, as I do many days. Just trying to remember what I was thinking. I saw something about Jeff Younghusband. Oh yeah, Jeff's got this great old organ piano synthesizer thing. It looks fabulous, and he's trying to find a home for it, and it's not even about the money, it's quite cheap, but I'm sure it weighs a ton. And it's not like you can just throw it on the Metrobus and, take it over to your apartment on Elizabeth Avenue and bring it down your stairs. This thing's too big for that. I don't know, maybe my friends back home in Newfoundland our age aren't taking the Metrobus anymore. That's just kind of how I would think that I would get around if I was home right now. Although taxis do all right, I suppose. You can't get into a taxi either. Anyways, I was thinking about home because of Jeff Younghusband's organ, piano, keyboard, synthesizer thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's big. It's got a bunch of black and white keys and then 1,000 red, green, and yellow switches,
Uh-huh.
Look fantastic. I would love to have it. It is Wednesday. I keep saying that just to remind myself. Getting busy here in the days now as the album gets closer to being released. Found out this week the official release date on it is May 18th. Vinyl goes up for pre-sale sometime in April. And we're all excited. This is a song off that record. It's much different on the record. But this is sort of where the genesis and start of it came from. Well, actually, no, this is like version 5. I've been playing this song for a long time. If you haven't, if you've got iTunes or Spotify, go check out the version of Mad Rules from what was it? Quiet Story House, an introduction. It's my first 6-string bass solo singer-songwriter record.
We'll check that out. Yeah,
I'm sure you will.
Sounds enchanting.
Let's hear it there, Steve.
1, 2, 1, 2,
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the day daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. And the tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hang my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't say that very much anymore because it's the audience thing. I talked about that last week, I think. But every now and again it slips out, you know. I just got my eyes closed and I forget where I am. That's all right. It's good to close your eyes and forget where you are every now and again. I don't think there's probably anybody I know who couldn't do that most of the time.
As long as you're not driving.
As long as you're not driving. Oh, I'm not encouraging it at every opportunity. I'm saying when it's safe. It's like breathing, you know. It's just like take your deep breath.
No, not quite.
I know. You can breathe and drive at the same time.
Like that, but you should breathe when you're driving or engaging in any other action, like living.
Maybe this song says it best. This is a song called End of the World.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear about your frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Post-truths, dangerous rumors and lies. song called End of the World. It'll be on the new record, whenever that might be. I got 2 new records, so if you hear me talking about it, I know it's weird. I've got All Together Now, which is the album that I did with 40 musicians across Canada over the last year during the lockdown. None of us were ever in the same room at the same time, and nobody got to hear what anybody else was doing, and we somehow managed to come up with a pretty good record. Caitlin, you want to throw 20 seconds at him there on one of those videos? This is, I'm not sure, this is one of the tracks.
There was a shooting, police on my back, and the victim, well, he ain't coming back. I've been running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've been running.
I think that's probably it for that one. They're about 20 seconds long. These are little videos that I've created to flog you all with relentlessly on the internet. I love the internet. It's a great place for communicating. And that's what I try and do mostly, but I find when there's records and stuff out, there's so much, because I do everything myself, there's so much other stuff. And by other stuff, I mean the advertising that, sometimes agencies take care of for you. But when you're doing it all yourself, you feel like you're beating people over the head. So my apologies, but anybody who's on my social media and doesn't know there's a record coming out, you may have me blocked. This is an old song. Older. This is off of No Dark, No Light, right, Mr. Grant?
That's right.
A song called All Gone. My reflection in the mirror isn't who I used to be. The person that you left behind isn't who I see. My lips, they move, tell different stories, using words I've never known. It's time to stop and call this perfect place a home. And that's all gone. It's never coming back, and that's all gone away for good. And I'm alright with that. I'm moving on. It's time to look ahead with the past behind me now. And I'm alright with that. We were so beautiful in a time and place not here. No light on subjects, we go further year on year. I'm going crazy, looking everywhere to see who I might be. With every moment growing shorter still, the space between the lines allows a little chill to blow inside. Oh, a chill to blow inside, and that's all gone. It's never coming back, and that's all gone away for good. And I'm alright with that. Well, I'm moving on. It's time to look ahead with the past behind me now. And I'm alright with that. My reflection in the mirror isn't who I used to be. The person that you left behind isn't who I see. The smell of secrets as they smolder in your mind, unfolding thoughts and prayers, memories you'll find. It seems like yesterday I understood everything so clear, and that's all gone. It's never coming back, and that's all gone away for good. And I'm alright with that. I'm moving on. It's time to look ahead with the past behind me now. And I'm alright with solo. Did you hear that? So many Joes. You recognize all those jazz notes for Steve from your education as a jazz drummer. You must have recognized all of that. Oh my! Sometimes I just think, God
Fusion
damn, it's a
jazz,
good thing
yeah,
this is.
it was superb.
It's a good thing this stuff is on the internet forever. What do we got out there, Caitlin? I can't quite see the screen tonight. I can't quite see it. I'll have to grab any messages after. Okay, I'll just take a scroll through, see if there's any questions or requests or anything that anybody needs taken care of. Hope everybody's doing well out there. We got Easter coming up. That's always interesting here at the house. I went out today to, I was getting a prescription filled or something for somebody and something or other. And I thought, well, I better get the Easter candy. Good Lord, the stores are empty. It's all gone. That was the name of that song, All Gone.
It's all gone.
That's the tie-in I'm making now. I didn't even know I was doing it. I found 2 packages of Peeps, yellow, which is good. I was watching a show the other day, and they were showing blue Peeps. What Peeps? You have a questioning look on your face. Peeps. Sugar in like foamy form, surrounded by more yellow sugar with little black dots on it for eyes. They call them Peeps. You don't know what a peep is, eh? Wow, okay. Well, I'll have to introduce you to Peeps. They're fantastic. And anyway, so I got 2 packages of Peeps, so I can allot one to Steve. So, Mr. Grant, you're going to lose yours this year. It's going to Steve. But they're great. But I wanted to get some other stuff, but they were all out, so I got to try again. I have to go to Belleville tomorrow to pick up a ham and a turkey for the weekend. I like these big weekends to be just sort of a lot of food cooking. I like to keep the oven running for 40 or 50 hours straight, even when it doesn't need to have happened. I know it's really bad for the environment. I'm just kidding. I don't really do that. But I do cook a lot. And I got to go get some meat tomorrow down in Belleville, because that's where
It's a good idea. Ham. I'm going to do a ham, I think.
Yeah, and you know what we do with the ham? I put it in around midnight at 200 with some ginger ale, and get up in the morning, and it's just this mound of, yeah, it's pretty incredible. And turkey, so that'll be fun. And Allison's been decorating downstairs. You got any mom's decorating pictures there? She's got the whole room just like she has with, that's going into the kitchen there. It says Happy Easter, I think, or Easter. And she's got little Easter lights hanging above the couch where I sit. And the Christmas tree is now the Easter tree. It's been through Halloween, and it's been through, not Halloween, it's been through Valentine's. It's been through St. Patrick's Day, and now it's Easter or spring. And yeah, so that's what's going on there. What's that last one? Or is that it? There's 4 of them? Oh, the kitchen. Oh yeah, the kitchen. Yeah, no. So, it's nice. That's that's something that keeps me entertained and keeps her entertained. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter planned. For those of you who celebrate Easter.
That was the splash.
There's a song called Old Dog, still in the works for the new record. Not all together now, but the new record, which is untitled for the fall, a collection of original songs. Seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house is made from many doors. The address changes day by day. You've been rambling around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy, standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot
whose kindness helped him find his way through fumbling, tumbling, lonely nights to bring colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. It's all scattered on the bed. The shadows cross the floor, and he's heading for the door. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Well, another time behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. And when he dies out on that highway and you check to find him cold, just pull the old truck over, roll him off beside the road. For his life's been full of many riches found upon this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to heaven and $1 for a song. Well, another time behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes again today. Oh, you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you won't break him from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say, he's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog, you'll never change his ways.
Song called Old Dog for y'all. So, write in and tell me some stories. Let me know what's going on out there in the world. Are we doing an Easter egg hunt? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you know, I'll be hiding the chocolate that I buy for the kids from myself because I will eat it all. Because that's what I do. I'm terrible with it. I'm just terrible. I'm sure Caitlin and Cassie have lots of stories of all that. I was going to do that there, but I'm going to move it. I'm not confident enough in it right this second. So instead, we're going to start and do a little Red Prairie Dawn into something else. Morrissey is Looming, that's the new song, and you know, it's at that state where you got to play it live a few times, but we're not on tour and we can't really break it in, you know, in front of a drunk crowd late at night and all that stuff. So unfortunately it has the same microscope as, you know, other things that we actually know, but it needs to get there. This is the process. We're letting you in here on Wednesday nights. You know, this is a chance to hang out with us at kind of at rehearsal, kind of at a special show, and but tonight I'm gonna move it by one. We'll do it in a second.
Sure.
I know.
No problem.
These guys love it when I change the set list. So I'll do this one song. I saw GT when I was dropping some cans. They were having a drive on the weekend. What do they call it? Is it a bottle drive?
That's what they call it.
I didn't have any bottles though. It's not called a can drive. It's a
Father
recycling drive.
just sounds
Okay, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Anyways, I decided to remove the massive blue bag of recycling that had grown over the winter from these blue cans of,
long tooth.
yes, Lucas, long tooth lager. It's amazing when you keep filling up the clear recycling bags with these, like what they turn into on the side of your house. So I drove them over to the Legion parking lot where they were socially distanced taking things, which was really nice to take that away from me. But I saw GT. So I'll throw this. Oh no, I'm throwing a different one out to GT tonight. GT gets 2 songs tonight. GT gets 2 songs tonight if he's watching.
He works hard,
I know,
GT
he works
Mike.
hard. He works hard, GT Mike.
He tried to retire.
He did.
Yeah, a couple
Didn't
years
work.
back. It didn't take.
Didn't stick at all. Okay, let's give it a whirl.
1, 2, 3.
This town of mine, this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. I came here from the city trying to find some peace of mind to get myself on track and buy myself some time. This town is growing on me. Here's a song for all to hear. All these faces, you all look familiar, but your names are so unclear. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. At times this town seems distant. At times you all seem so strange. All these places remind me of places that I've been. So deep the roots are growing through my kids and to my friends. All I think about is being here. It takes away the pain in this town of mine. In this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her and walk right out the door. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily inclined here in this town of mine.
Hit us with another one of those All Together Now videos, Caitlin. Two of the black ones there. Yeah, either one of them.
I pulled the head off Elvis. I filled Fred up to his pelvis. Yabba dabba doo. The king is gone and so are you.
My daughter has pointed out Richard's wondering if it's going to be a Cooking with Ken segment this this Easter. I don't know. I tried it that one time, and it was kind of cool. I mean, what you guys kind of saw but didn't see was that while I was in the middle of making everything, I laid down something heavy on top of one of these long tooth glasses, and the glass shattered and went all over the food that I was prepping while I was talking to you. But it was just off frame enough, but I was kind of moving glass the whole rest of the time I was cooking, and I was only using one hand, so it got really unstable. But yeah, maybe with my new gimbal, I can make that into a cooking thing. I can put it on follow mode or something. I got a new gimbal to stabilize these cameras. I don't know how to work them yet, just charging them up and getting them set up right now. But I'm going to get some clearer images than what we've been getting recently since we introduced the amplifiers. I was thinking that there's other keys as well. But I don't know. These are big cooks, you know. Turkey dinner, that's a 10-hour prep, or 10-hour sort of, start to finish. The ham is pretty easy. Maybe I'll do the prepping of the ham and then show the ham coming out of the stove in the morning. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I'll see what my wife thinks of that. She's the one who makes all those decisions for me. Okay, we're gonna play FMNL in to Get High. FMNL is a song I wrote for somebody. Somebody that did me something that I didn't think was very kind. I don't know. Sometimes things make me mad. That doesn't make me right. Okay, sorry folks, I'm a little distracted tonight. It's one of those evenings. I got a lot on my mind, and I'm kind of worn thin, but this is a great chance for me to decompress, and I appreciate you all taking some time to do it with me. I can't read the screen from here. I do have to figure something out. Any of you tech heads out there got an idea of how I can see what's happening with you guys, that'd be awesome. But in the meantime, this is FMNL, and it goes just like this.
1, 2, 3,
I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can take it for a while. And sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real, and other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. And sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real, and other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an uphill battle with depression, and the drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. There's sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling, and other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. Oh, that's a little song called Get High. Okay, I told myself I was going to do a solo acoustic song, then I can give the boys a break, so give me 1 second here. See if I can figure out how to do this. Oh, there's another video there, isn't there, Caitlin? That's, that'll give me 20 seconds before the world ends.
Now she's a swinger, dating a singer. I can't decide which is worse, but not me, baby. I've got you to save me. Oh, you're so bad. You're the best thing I ever had.
Yeah, I remember. That commercial's probably over. People are listening already, aren't they, Caitlin? As I'm sitting here saying, oh, they've been hearing the whole time because my microphone's on. Excellent. Hope you enjoyed that song with my voice over it, as wonderful as that is. And I'm going to need a capo in just a second. Sometimes, you know, I love performing for people. If you haven't noticed, I truly do love the sound of my own voice. I wish I could love the sound of my own guitar playing. I'm getting into that, but it's coming along. But sometimes it takes just doing a song that something I hadn't really planned on. This is one of those. That cable, please. Just behind, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Okay.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares to you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your troubles and worries. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
A little Tom Petty for you all on a Wednesday night. That always feels good. Always feels good to play some Tom. Yeah, Tom. I don't know if you played the Tom one. I don't know. I had a good time doing "You're So Bad." "You're So Bad" is one that I've been playing for I don't know how long. In different varieties, you know. It's one of those songs that keeps popping up in your life. Just kind of have a little bit of fun with it. We were looking at "Way to the World" for GT, right?
Yes.
Yeah, GT's second song of the night. Lucky man, GT. He shaved most of his beard off too, eh? Like
Yeah.
he was looking like you, but all over.
Yeah.
Now he's
that's
like looking like Steve.
pretty
but
drastic.
All over. Yeah, I know. I hope everybody's doing good out there. We'll be doing this again next week, and between now and then, I plan to do some other things, I guess. Allison got her vaccine this week. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, yeah. That's great.
Yeah, that was cool. we had to get out of the house to do that. And that was interesting, because
Didn't they think they should give you yours at the same time? Wouldn't that be like sensible?
that was talked about. That was discussed. We're moving it up to C, right? No, we're not. We're doing it in the original P. We decided that after we're going to do it in G. Well, that was sort of. I don't want to get into bad mouthing any of it. It didn't. It worked really well because she got it.
Yeah.
It didn't happen the way that anybody thought it was going to happen. But I think that's happening for a lot of things. You know, the biggest thing she had was she was on a priority list because she has MS, she had a stem cell bone marrow transplant, chemotherapy, and all this other stuff. So like she was, okay, you know, one of those high up on the list. So we were told that, but in order to call and get her appointment, or she can't call and get the appointment, in order to get her appointment, she needs to log into the system. But when you log in the system, they ask you your age. And it was like still the high age, and it wouldn't let her into the system. So we had to call our doctor, and our doctor was like, yeah, this doesn't make sense. And anyways, we figured it all out, and then, you know, through a bunch of wonderful people who are part of our team, and they've been making sure that Allison gets what she needs, we managed to get it done. But no, I couldn't get mine yet, so I am on a caregiver list, but that's a whole other thing as well. So, and it keeps changing. I mean, they're doing an awful lot of work. Everybody is with all this stuff, but whew, wow, it's still slow. How did we decide we just jammed this last night for the first time in like I think ever, and we made a big deal about how it was going to start, and then we came up with the perfect intro.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it?
I'll just start singing, and you guys come in where you feel it. I think we know what it is. It was a nice thing we had going on,
It
though.
was. I think I was coming back.
I am a sinner and an addict, and I can't forgive all the things done to me. I've got many regrets. I am a faker and a loser on the best of days. I can barely keep my head up to stay awake. I've got a story, I wrote it between the lines. If you follow me, I can promise it'll end just fine. My back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. It's getting late, I'm getting lonely, and I'm sinking fast. Just a phone call to say hello will get me past. In the distance, the dog's barking and keeps me awake. With the tapping of my foot on the floor as I wait for day. As I wait for day. My back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I'd say I'm sorry, and you treat me with the best of kind. When I'm with you, there's nothing on my mind. something to be said for familiar voices, something to be said for familiar choices, something to be said for what me and you can do, what we get to do. It's my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living, some time, let the colors swirl. It's my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world.
There you go. It's another one for GT Mike tonight. He was entertaining recently. He said he missed one of the shows. GT doesn't miss any of them. He missed one recently because he was entertaining.
Oh, that sounds
Being
promising.
entertained. I'm not sure what that means.
Good for GT.
We should only hope to aspire to being entertained.
Yes, yes, exactly. We try.
We've got a third video there, Caitlin, for one other of the, yeah, we've only done two. We've done three? Really? Wow, look at me missing the time all around. Yeah. Were there any requests or anything? Or are we going to move towards the end there? Some chatter. Wow, it's nice to see y'all. What about that new tune, Good and Goodbye?
Sure.
Sort of touched on that one. This is a really brand new one, folks. You're seeing way inside the box here. We had just started working this song back in November, just prior to us getting caught up in Christmas mania, where we had to record and learn all those crazy Christmas songs that we did, all those Jim Reeves arrangements and stuff. That was fun.
No wonder we got locked down right after Christmas.
I know, yeah. So
The very next day.
yeah. So after that, it took us a while, but it's an A, right? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is, for sure. So we're going to play this song now. I think we all come in off the top. How you doing on the tuning there, Neil?
I'll get there someday.
Lewis just put some new tuners on Neil's Fender there. Lewis out in Peterborough at East City. No, East Town? East City.
Oh, East City Guitars.
East City Guitars, Lewis Parker. Really nice guy, and super great guitar tech and builder and luthier and all that stuff. And now that Neil is so graciously tuned, I'm realizing I should probably do the same. Should entertain you with a joke or something.
He fixed my tuners, but unfortunately he couldn't fix me, so it still takes me a while.
You know, what can you say? Newfoundlander walks out of a bar. Oh, come on. That one usually does way better than that. Get her in there, Steve.
You don't love me no more, baby. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't love me no more. Each night I see you, wishing you could fly, but I just don't see the good and goodbye. You used to holler like a freight train. You don't holler no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't holler no more. Each night I see the truth behind your eyes, not even dirt poor. I can't believe everything I've tried, but I just can't see the good and goodbye. You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more, my sweet baby. Oh, you don't love me no more. I can't believe everything I've tried, but I just can't see good goodbye.
First time to get through it. There you go. That's all right. I don't mind that one bit. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Dropping things onto the floor. Appreciate you spending a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour with us, however long it is. We do appreciate it. Was there anything I needed to talk about tonight? I don't think so. Sorry, I was kind of distracted tonight. It was one of those weird nights. It's weird going out of the house. Weird having Allison out of the house, you know, having to take the wheelchair outside for the first time and down the ramp and all that stuff. And
Oh, you took the wheelchair. I thought you just carried her down to the emergency center there.
no, we went down the fire hall.
I
But you
was
know what was
picturing
great
you.
is they came out to the car and they had her stay in the car, so that was great.
Nice, yes, yes.
And they just they were super down there. They were super.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, real
I
nice.
can't
folk.
wait.
Yeah, well, I think your time is soon. You know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Almost had a show come into my life today. A live show for middle of summer. Got tossed around the table for a little bit and then disappeared through a crack in the table. Bad metaphor. Don't even know what that means. But it was interesting to think, oh my God, I gotta go back on stage. And no offense to what we do here, because this is what I do most of my time. You know, as a musician, you spend more time rehearsing than on the road. Unless you're on the road for a long, long time. Then you just start rehearsing in the days. So, welcome to my little world here with my three friends, Mr. Ken Grant to my left.
Howdy.
Behind the drum kit is Mr. Stephen Dag. Howdy. To my right is Mr. Neil Lucy.
G'day.
There's Neil. And continuing one stop over further is Caitlin, who's not going to point a camera at herself. This is Caitlin's 53rd show, and I think she's finally sick of it. Down the street, the dogs are barking, and the day is getting dark. As the night comes falling, the dogs lose the bark, and the silent night will shatter from the sounds inside my mind. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. From the crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade. I cast my head back to the room where my loving I've laid, and I gaze back to the street
just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind.
See what you got to say, Chief. Oh man, you must be feeling pretty good today.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. Shows. Wow, good for you.
It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. When everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good. And you are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. We're both just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind.
Well, folks, thank you all very much. Thanks to the boys for coming out. Thanks for Caitlin. And thanks to y'all for being here. We'll see you next Wednesday. Drop me a line, say hi, reach out to these guys too. These two guys, you can't really find them online, but Steve is, he's an online young guy, so you can find him. But anyways, take care, folks. We'll see you next week. Be well, be safe, be clean, all that stuff.